Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So just a quick update on how I'm getting on with my 30 cards in 30 days 23 challenge. So that's hashtag 30 cards in 30 days 23, and yay, I've managed to get one done each day, and I've got plenty more to go, 26 more to go in fact. So number 4 today's was this gorgeous little Peter Rabbit. It is actually an Easter card, but yeah, it's one that I needed to get done, so we've got that one done. Yesterday I did Paddington Bear with his pigeon, which still makes me laugh. I think that's really funny. And the pillar box, he's not going to get all those presents in that pillar box, but being Paddington, I'm sure he'll give it a try. And then the 2nd of June we did Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and how sweet is she with her little, is it a foxglove flower going up there? Look, I love Mrs. Tiggywinkle, I love hedgehogs, so yeah, she's really pretty. And then on the first day, June the 1st, I did my wonderful birthday cake, which is so sparkly and full of balloons and gems and your 3 little candles on the top. Okay, so I'll do a quick review and a kitting down on these as well. These are all from craftbuddy Crystal Art. For the month of June I'm going to do 1 card from craftbuddy Crystal Art every day, and they have been good enough to give me a 10% discount code, which is Liz10. So if you do go to the website craftbuddyshop.com, and if there's anything that you see that you like, you can use the discount code when you get to checkout, Liz10, and you will get 10% off your order. So it's always worth saving some money. It's not an affiliate code, I don't get any commission or anything from it. It is just literally a little thank you for showcasing their products and giving something back to you to say thank you for watching and being with me. Okay, so we've got lots of different gems and colours to put away. So let's have a look. These ones with the tent cards all come with your DMC codes on the back, and we do have your special drill codes on the back as well. And as I mentioned in a previous video, what I've decided to do when I'm actually diamond painting these cards is put them all into numbered bags now. So we've got 15 colours on this one, so I've numbered them all 1 to 15 so that I know which one is which, and it just makes it that little bit easier when I'm wanting to put my gems away. So we have number 1 is A, number 2 is B, number 3 is C, and number 4 is D, and so on. And that one goes up to 15, which is O. Okay, this is one of my favourite cards of the newer ones that came out last year, and I just think it's just, I mean, it's pink for starters, so you know you're always onto a winner when it's pink, and it's Liz, and we have got hot pink on it as well, hot pink sparkly gems. So we've got resin gems on this. Craftbuddy always do resin gems, they don't do the acrylics, they do the resin, which just have a little bit more facets and just sparkle that a little bit more. So all the balloons and banners around the outside are all resin, and then these crystals are all lovely and sparkly, and they have their own code numbers for those. I class the larger round ones as special shapes, so they will go in our special shaped ones. And then the top ones, look, they actually look like teardrops, but they're not. They're round with the little candle shape in the background, so it makes it look like a teardrop, but it's not. So I just think it's really pretty, and I will be turning this into a birthday card, hopefully sometime today, because I've got a little person that has got a birthday coming up. So yes, I think this one will be used. Okay, so I'm just wondering how to do this, whether to try and do all of them together, do all 4 together, or to do them singly. Maybe I'd be better off, mind you, if I write the DMC numbers on the bags, then I'm not going to be able to reuse the bags, whereas doing it this way I can reuse the bags. I'll keep them 1 to 15, and then I can do them on another one as well. Okay, let's see how we get on. I'll do 1 for now, and we'll see. You know me, I do like to try these things and see where we end up. Probably down the end of the street running screaming. Okay, so this is my round storage system. It is based on the Rebecca Admore Zest storage system and the little cards. And for every DMC colour that there is, I have a little card with the DMC number on, and then behind the card I have a little bag with the DMC number on as well. And I have 2 boxes of round drills which have a round sticker on, and then 2 separate boxes of square drills which have square stickers on. So yeah, I need all the help I can get when I'm doing this, because I tend to waffle and my brain switches off and then I forget what I'm doing. Okay, but I think that is gorgeous. Love that card, absolutely love that card. Okay, so A is a 602, which is a number 1. So the first drill we want is a 602. Okay, so we're looking in the 600s. So, oh, and it's this lovely hot pink colour. Oh, we did have to start on a hot pink. That's excellent. Right, so let's get this put in here. We'll take the little slip out. So I've given myself a double whammy really by putting the front of the packet that the drills came in it as well. And then I've also put it in the number 1. So if I don't know where it goes, then yeah. I've got 2 chances of getting it in the right place. I did used to just put the letters in without any numbers, and then I had to then go through and put them all into order. Whereas if they've got great big numbers on the front, that just makes my life a little bit easier. And as I say, I need all the help I can get when I'm doing these. So then the next one is 603, and that one is B. Okay, when you're actually doing this, you will find that you do get different shades, different colours. Oh, I nearly tipped all those out there, nearly did Liz, in with your gems. And that is literally because there's different dye lots. You know, like when you buy in, say, wallpaper or paint, they're never all exactly 100% the same colour shade. Like when you buy wallpaper, you have to buy all the same number so that you know it's all been done from the same batch. Well, drills are a little bit the same. You do find that you can get different dye lots for different companies, so they're never 100% the same. But if, say, there's a couple of gems missing off this cake, I could quite easily pick out the colour that I need to put where I need it to go. Or if I'm doing a project, then I would just literally pick out all the ones that are the same colour to do. So yeah, that just makes life a little bit easier. Oh, the next one is 604. So we've got a lot of the same colour family here. Okay, and maybe I ought to tick these off as I go along. Maybe not. Let's see how we get on. Right, pop those into there. Okay, and then I think the next one is 605 as well. So yeah, that's unusual. But that's all the different shades of pink. And that's the thing with Craft Buddy cards. They do tend to put that little bit extra lot of colours on, so that you do get a little bit more depth and a little bit more shading on them. And it just makes them a little bit more quality product. Well, that's my opinion anyway. That's what I tend to find with them. They've always been my go-to for cards. Right, so the next one is number 740. So we'll come over here, and we've got a lovely orangey colour. Looks like we've got a couple of escapees already in there. Look, I've joined the orange party. So take that out of there. This is definitely working better having them in number order. So what I've done is I've gone through any of the bags that I've got that have got numbers on, and I've kept them all in number order and put little paper clips on them so that I can just pull them out when I'm doing something like this, and then I can keep them all in order. So yeah, the Sense in My Madness, it's just one of these ideas that I had probably late on one night while I was thinking, as you do, you know, you're wanting to go to sleep and you're tired, and then your brain suddenly says, aha, you think you're going to sleep. Oh no, you're not going to sleep. I'm going to put all these ideas in your head and you're going to think about them for hours. So, right, let's get this, okay, in here. So yeah, I do like Craft Buddy stuff, as you know. I have got an unboxing to do as well on some special offer bits and pieces that I got. You know what I'm like, if there's anything on special offer or bargains, I've just got to get it. I mean, it's just one of those things. And you know, I've got to a point now where as long as I can afford it. Oh, that's a definite wrong colour. Where am I? 797. I've got 779 out, look. good job. Yeah, good job. I double checked that one, isn't it? So 797. So yeah, I just think I enjoy buying things. We've not been on holiday for 4 years. We've not been away anywhere other than an odd sort of afternoon out for 4 years, with hubby being poorly. And so at the moment we're just saying, well, if there's something that we like and that we would like to buy, then we are just treating ourselves, because, you know, you've got to have some pleasure in life, as it were. And yeah, some people spend a lot of money going out to, you know, enjoying themselves, going out to pubs for meals or drinking or whatever. Some people have hobbies like golf and all things like that, and it all costs money, whereas we haven't got any hobbies like that. So my hobby is collecting diamond paintings. And hubby's is, well, I don't know what hubby's is. So I've got him doing word searches at the minute, so that's pretty good. Okay, and we have our little Millie Moo, which, yeah, she tends to cost us a little bit as well. We take her out and she gets various bits and pieces from people. Yeah, she's sound asleep in a basket next to me at the moment. So if you do start hearing snoring, it's not me, honest, it's little Millie Moo. Okay, and that's the next one. These are getting a little bit staticky. Yeah, I find that resin drills get quite staticky. I have been told that it's more acrylic drills that get static. But I tend to find it's my resin drills that do. But I could be wrong, because there is both in this packet. I don't keep them separate. I do just put them all in the same one. Okay, and then 819 is the next one. Oh, that's got lots of different colours in. Look at the different shades in there. And it's got a couple of escapees in it as well. So, yeah. Oh, I'm real thirsty today. Do you know we had bacon sandwiches for lunch today? And oh, they're absolutely delicious. Bacon and egg sandwiches. Does anybody else like bacon and egg sandwiches? No, we love them. And it was really nice bacon. And yeah, but it does make you really, really thirsty because it's quite salty. Okay, so that's that one. So that's 819. I am still doing my other canvases as well. I'm just slotting these little cards in between. Okay, and number 11 is 958, so I need box number 2. So at the moment I am managing to keep all of my round drills into 2 boxes, because I have taken some of them out. I have sort of like slimmed them down a little bit because they were getting too full. There was, you know, when they start popping up because there's too many in the space. But yeah, I've thinned it down a bit, but I think I'm going to have to do a bit more thinning out as well. And yeah, so 958. Oh, that's, I've not had many of these. Look, that's quite an unusual colour, like a jadey, greeny type colour. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a lot easier. I will definitely be doing this in future. Okay, putting them in the little numbered bags. It just makes life that little bit easier. And right, so now we're on to the crystals. Craft Buddy crystals have their own numbering system. And oh look, I've got large rounds there. Oh, I've got 2 bags of large round crystals there. I wonder why I've got those there. Okay, I'll keep those there a second. And I've got some of the bags as well. So yeah, Craft Buddy have their own numbering system for the crystals, and so far anything with a 0 at the front is one of your crystals, and then anything with a letter and then a number afterwards is like a special shaped drill. So the Y's are the larger gems, the M's are marquees, I think it's S's are teardrops, and there's another one, I can't remember what it is, another letter that is like iridescent coated and things. So right, so this one is number 15. So I've taken these out for now because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with them, but I'm just keeping them in Craft Buddy order at the moment. I do colour match all my crystals, and I do, if I get any canvases that have the actual DMC code of the crystals on it, then I do use that. I have got a box with DMC codes on, with DMC codes like this. I've got it set up like this for crystals. but not many actually come with the DMC code on. I wonder if I contact craftbuddy if they can actually tell me the numbers that they use, like this is number 15, what the DMC code of this crystal would be. I wonder if they'd be able to do that, and then I could actually put these away as like DMC numbers, as crystal numbers. Right, and then the next 3 are all special drills. I'm just going to put those back in their little packet, and I will look at those later, because again I've not decided what I'm doing with these yet. They do go into my special drills. If you saw my mammoth pudding away of special drills the other day, I usually keep them as like the YO30, the YO72, the YO180, and put them away. At the moment I would put them in gold, pink and blue and have those numbers on as well, but I'm not sure if I'm continuing doing that or not, so I'm just going to keep those in there for now, and I will keep that with that one. Okay, so that is our little birthday card done for now, and now we want to look at Mrs. Tiggywinkle and see what she has. Okay, so she just had the one special drill, which is the teardrops in the hot pink. Yes, that's 2 with hot pinks on. Can you guess why I've actually got these cards? And isn't she sweet? I just absolutely love Mrs. Tiggywinkle. She is so pretty. And this little bit of pale green down here, it's actually 2 different shades there as well, with that hot pink, just really sets this off. And she's like holding her little hand, she's like, oh, and you can just see, look, she's got like a little mob cap on, and her little spikes are just coming out the top of her mob cap. With her being a hedgehog, she's just got a few little prickles. I think that is really pretty, and I love like the background, the little pattern background that they do as well. It's like a little garden gate there with lots of little flowers and bits and pieces on. So the charting on these is superb. I do, as I say, love them. I've got a real soft spot for craftbuddy things. So that is Mrs. Tiggywinkle. So let's have a go at putting these away. So we don't need that one at the moment. I need a bigger desk. I've got a bigger desk. I did expand my desk. I have got a bigger desk, and now I need an even bigger one. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll just expand it into next doors. I think that's probably easiest. Right, I'm also going to put those bags, because they're 1, 2, 15. I'm going to put those in that packet as well, so that they're all kept together, and then I can put the paper clip back around them. Okay, let's put that in there. Right, so Mrs. Tiggywinkle, how many colours was she? Let me have a look. Where's your little packet, Mrs. Tiggywinkle? We need you. So she was a 13 different colours with just 1 of the special shapes. So these will all go into my rounds. Okay, so start this one off at number 1. There's my little paper clip there. Look, because I only went up to, well, 13. So this one was actually up to 20. So I've just kept the bags all together so that I know if I get 20 different colours on a picture, then I've got 20 bags there. You'll get what I mean. So we are starting off with 334 on this one. So that's box number 2. So that's no good, Liz. Let's swap these back round again. Okay, so we're starting off in 334. Okay, which is this lovely blue colour. And I ought to be using my little Rebecca cards, hadn't I? Yeah, my Adamore Zest Rebecca's little marker cards there. So I can put that in so I know where to put my drill back. Yes, I bought them and then I've not used them. I tell you, it's just one of those things that you've got to get used to using it. You know, if you're used to just sort of like pulling the bag up or pulling the little card up, then to suddenly have something extra to do, yeah, it just takes a bit getting used to it. It's an extra tool, but I do think it's very useful. I've just got to get used to it. So 415 is the next one. So that is there. Okay. And that's great. And again, look at all the different colours we've got in that one. Right. So yeah, I've numbered some of these. What I've done, I've got 5 or 6 little packs of bags that I've put numbers on so that I can keep going to them and doing it this way. And as I've finished these, then I will go and reuse them on the next cards that I'm doing, because as I said, I'm doing one a day. That's my little challenge to myself, to get 30 cards done in 30 days. Oh, this one's getting a bit full. Number 434. Okay. All the different shading. We've then got 435, 36 and 37. So there's 4 different shaded colours on Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. And that's how you get your depth. And I didn't put the card in, did I? Oh. We'll put it in the next one. 434, 435. Oh dear. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. Right, I will just carry on doing this. Okay, I will be doing some kitting up soon as well. I've got a mammoth unbagging to do. Wow, it's huge. It's going to take ages. Yeah, 436 is number 5, and we are on number 5. Just keep checking I've got the right ones. And yeah, I've still got my sealing video to do. I've got 5 or 6 different types of sealer, so I will be doing a comparison on those to see how we get on, see what we think's the best. I've got a feeling that a lot of them may be similar, but yeah, we do want to try them and see how we get on. 437 is number 6. Okay, and that's that one. So yeah, my dad, the doctors didn't ring back on Friday as they were supposed to. He had his blood test on Thursday. They didn't ring back on Friday. And what's the next one? 6:05. So he had to ring them and wait in the queue for somebody to ring him back. And it takes hours. Anyway, somebody eventually rang back. My dad said, oh, my blood test was put through as urgent and I was told I would get the results today. And the girl on the phone said, oh no, it's at least 3 or 4 days before we get the results back. We won't get them through today. So fortunately my dad said, well, I was told it was urgent and it was being put through urgent. Can you check? So anyway, she went away and checked and said, oh yes, we've got them back. We've made an appointment for you to come in next Wednesday. So that's like nearly another week on again. From the Thursday when he's had his blood test. And he said, well, I can't come in. You know, I've told him now he's got to say he's housebound because he literally can't leave my mum. And, you know, he can't drive. And I know he can get taxis, but I don't want him when he's poorly getting taxis on his own. So somebody has to go with him, but somebody also has to look after my mum. And it's very, very difficult at the moment. As I say, my brother and sister live away, so it's not like, you know, we can just call on other people. And unfortunately, my hubby is disabled as well. So I can't really leave my mum with my hubby, because if either one of them falls or anything, then both of them are stuck. So anyway, they've finally agreed that a doctor is going to ring on Monday between 12 and 1. So we'll wait and see what happens. But if the, well, so he's gone another weekend with no medication, and it's just not good enough, really. So after losing the blood test, then putting it in the wrong bottle, and then, you know, but it's the thing that they always say, they will ring back. And then it's my dad that has to do the chasing. Not good enough, really, not good enough. So, yeah, it's just been one of those weekends. Again, you know, my dad's still not brilliantly well. But yeah, we're doing as much as we can for him and getting sorted. But unfortunately, it's old age and it creeps up on everybody. Right, number 10 is 954. So we're back in box number 2. Okay, so 954, that's 58. These are definitely starting to pop up a bit. You can see, look, as the bags start to pop up there. It's because there's too many in the bottom. So that's 954. That is, oops, that's 955 I've just pulled out. That's no good, is it, Liz? Watch what you're doing. Okay, If you do want to join in with this, as I say, it is just a little bit of fun. It's basically to get me to do my cards, because I seem to stockpile them. Again, it's another collection I've got. You know, I collect diamond paintings, and I also collect craftbuddy cards. So what I did last year, rather than doing a canvas and popping it into 30 and doing a part a day, I did 30 cards in 30 days, and it worked really well. So I'm doing it again this year, and I will virtually have all of my cards done, bar a few Eastery ones I think that I've got, so they'll all be done, and at least then I've caught up. Because there's nothing worse than suddenly thinking, oh, I need to do a birthday card. And yeah, it's not just a case of throwing one together when it's a craftbuddy one. You know, you do need to sit and do it. And people do like the craftbuddy ones because they are so pretty and sparkly. And yeah, anybody old and young does seem to like them. Right, so we are on number 12 now. And that is M, which is 3866. So we're right up the far end of the DMC numbers, and that is that one. Okay. So yeah, if you do want to join in and do 30 somethings, if it just inspires you to do something, then please do so. If you're on Instagram, if you just, when you post your picture to Instagram, if in the description you just put hashtag 30 cards in 30 days 23, it'll put it into like the pages where I'm posting all my cards every day. So you will get to see those, and if you do want to see them and you are on Instagram, just do a search for 30 cards in 30 days 23 and you will see them. If you do a search for 30 cards in 30 days 22, you'll see all the ones I did last year as well. So right, that's another little packet of 1 to 20 that I've got in my drills there, so I can put those ready to go on the next one. Okay, so that's Mrs. Tiggywinkle done. So I've just got the special drills to look at, but I want to get these parts done first. So Paddington Bear, he's one of the newer card sets that came out, and he's just, it's the pigeon. I've never diamond painted a pigeon before, so this was quite fun, and I love the shading on the pillar box. There's just so many different colours. I think it was the 19 colours on this one. Yeah, 19 different colours on this. So it took some doing, changing out the little packets, but again, well worth it, because it just makes the card that a little bit more sparkly and very spectacular. Okay, so again, we're all in our little number orders here. So, oops, we need the card for the key code on the back there. So we're starting off with a 310. Okay, will they fit into my actual... Where did I put the little card? Look, I've abandoned the card in the middle of that box. See if I can fit any in my 310. Otherwise, I'll have to reach across and get my jar. And I've got Millie Moo, oh, these few will just go in here. I've got Millie Moo sat on my feet, so I don't really want to move because she gets all upset because I've got wheels on my chair and I don't want to run over her little tutties, her little paws. Otherwise she'll be glaring at me all afternoon. Okay, so that's number 1 there. So 310, and we want the 321. Game show, very strange game show that we had here in the UK. That was a long time ago as well. Okay, so as you can see, they're not all sets of bags, these. They're just, I've put just numbers together. In future, as I get bags with numbers on, I will keep them all together. But I've basically not really done that before because I've not found any reason to do that. But now I have, so that's what I'm doing. Right, 414. So yeah, we've managed to get all the round the patio, the front of the house, the back of the house, all jet washed now and tidied up. all the old furniture that was rusting and falling apart. You know, we had like a swing and things, and there were, you couldn't really repair them, you know, and I wouldn't like to give them to somebody because I don't think they'd be safe. So the rag and bone man, the waste man, came and collected them, so they've all gone now as well. Right, number 4 is 435. Okay, 435 is down here. So the patio area now looks absolutely huge because there's nothing on it basically, and it's all very, very clean and sparkly. And I've been feeding our birds. Yeah, it's nice when you've got things done. You know, you have all these little jobs hanging around and you think, I must get that done, I must get that done. And if you're anything like me, you think, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do some diamond painting instead. But no, I've actually been getting out and doing the jobs. But blooming heck, I'd awake today. My arms ache again. Say hubby's bought this like magic polish for the car where you just put it on sort of dry, well, you spray it on and then you just wipe it and it just puts a really good sort of shiny finish on the car. And he can reach, as he goes around in his wheelchair, he can reach certain points, so it just makes him feel as though, you know, he's getting back to doing his car again. Because yeah, he used to have this enormous car which was his dream car, and he literally used to wrap it up in cotton wool and put it to bed in the garage every night, you know, and go and talk to it and make sure it was okay. He just never left it alone. So yeah, it's something that, I mean, he can't reach the roof and like the middle of the bonnet or anything, so I have to do that bit. But which, yeah, ugh, don't like cleaning cars. Well, I don't like cleaning, but I certainly don't like cleaning cars. And so yeah, just go and help him out a little bit. But yeah, it just makes him feel a little, well, I don't want to say normal because that sounds awful, but you know what I mean. As though things are a little bit more as they used to be, ordinary, shall we say, rather than normal. I don't think we've ever been normal, to be fair. And yeah, so he's been doing that, and I say we lost Millie Moo. She went next door, so yeah, she's got everybody working to look after her and play with her. You know, she just goes and looks, and she's quite vocal. She'll woo 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 at you if she wants something. So. And then our neighbour must have been really, really bored. The guy who lives a bit further down the street, he decided to jet wash the whole cul-de-sac. So he was out 2 days jet washing the cul-de-sac. So it's absolutely sparkling now. I feel as though I should put my slippers on to go outside. Wipe your feet before you go anywhere. Right, so number 10. So that was number 9. Have I just put number 9 in the wrong one then? No, 9, 2, 1. Right, so now I want 9, 2, 2. That's better. I think I'm just getting myself muddled. I think I just pulled out the wrong one again. Oh, that's a really different colour. So number 10 is 922. Wow, look at that. That's a really different shade. But I'm not going to start new bags. They're just going to go in together. So, oh, Millie's having a dream. She's chasing rabbits. As long as they're not the ones that are in Pets at Home, we'll be okay. She'd just like to go to the pet shop and have a look at the bunny rabbits. That's another job that we'll be doing this week. Right, 995. So this will be at this side. 9. Can't be 995. No, it is 995. Oh, 996, 995. Got 966. Well, that's in the wrong place. That's 966. So let me put that back where it should go. That's there. Oh, I've got 2 966s. Ah, I think that should be 996 then. So let me just alter that. I know I bought these as slight seconds from Rebecca. So that's 996. I'll do that better later on. And then I want 995. So why have I got 924 out now? Oh, I've taken out the blinking thing. I've taken out the card, look, instead of taking out this. Oh, Liz, what are you doing? What are you like? Right, 995. Oh, dear. So, yeah, this week, so hopefully the doctor's ringing my dad tomorrow. Tuesday, we've got an appointment ourselves, or we've got visitors. There's something happening Tuesday. I can't quite remember, but I'm sure I will eventually. Still not put that in, look, put that there. So that's 995 there. Is the next one? No, so then we want 3799, so it's 37.99. So that's going to be right over here. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but right, so that's a really dark grey. Wednesday I'm up at my mum and dad's because we've got some people coming to do some cleaning, so I want to be there to start off so that we know what we're doing and my mum and dad don't get confused. So that's a big job that we've got done, but that is a big step forward because they've always been, oh no, well, we can manage to do it ourselves, we'll do it ourselves and we're okay. But now, no, they do need some help. And, you know, if they still want to do it themselves after somebody else has done it, well, so be it. But then at least they've got the choice that if they don't want to do any cleaning, at least it's all been done. So, yeah. So that's Wednesday. Thursday, we're seeing the surgeon regarding hubby's dialysis and having a further look at what type of dialysis he's going to have. Apparently there's 2 types, and we will either have the one that's at home, or we will have the one that is done in the hospital. And we've got to have a look because of all the operations and all the things that he's had in the past. Oops, have I got any B5200s in here? Yes, I have. We've got to have a look and see whether he's suitable to be able to have one or the other or both, and sit and chat with the surgeon. So that's us on Thursday. And then on Friday we've got back up at my mum and dad's. They're getting one of those lifeline things, which is like I suppose it's done through radio waves, a bit like the internet type thing, and you get like a watch to put on your wrist or a little buzzer to put around your neck, so that if you fall you can just press the buzzer and somebody will come to your aid and help you out and make sure that you're not stuck there. So yeah, we've managed to get one each for my mum and dad. So they're all being installed and sorted out on Friday. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week, and I've got some diamond paintings to do in between. Okay, so the first number on these is number 4. Let me just take those out. I'm not quite sure why I've got those in there. Okay, so 004. Oh, it's exceptionally full. We'll try and squish a few more in, but again, these bags are going to need to be sorted. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking far too much. I'm just thinking, we've had bacon sandwiches for lunch, and I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for tea, tea is our evening meal, but we call it tea because it's tea time. Okay, 15, and then the next one is 22, so that's the letter. Oh no, next one's 15, sorry. Oh gosh, let me use this little card again. So 15 is that one. So these should all match up because they are all Craft Buddy colours. So fingers crossed these are all exactly the same colours. So this is Paddington. I don't think I'm going to leave it doing 4. I might do them in 3s. Do sort of like a kitting down videos in 3s. And then the next one is number 22. Because I think 4's a little bit long. I don't want you all getting bored and dropping off to sleep. And I'm losing my voice, talking too much. It's funny, my brother and sister-in-law have popped up from London this weekend, and I was chatting to them, and my sister-in-law said something about YouTube, and I just said, yeah, I finally found some use for my over talkativeness. My ability to just talk non-stop and never shut up and waffle about, not a lot. And she just laughed. Because, yeah, I did used to get at school, talks too much. Yeah. Oops, oh, come on. Just one trying to get out there. 28. And then 78. So have we got a 78? Oops. Must get another. These used to be in the box, but they don't actually fit in the box now. So I need to sort them out. I may have to get another box. Oh dear, another box. And then another room and another shelf. And actually, I'm a little bit concerned because when hubby, if he decides he wants to have his dialysis at home, then you need like a sanitised room, and you need to be able to shut a room off to go in to do it. And the only room really we could do is my craft room, and I don't want to lose my craft room. Oh, because I don't know what I'd do with all my stuff for starters. I can soon move all my filming equipment, that's not a problem, and I suppose the desk would have to go in the other room, but yeah, I don't want to lose, and we'd have to put the bed back in here, and it's not that long since I got rid of the bed, so oh, fun and games. Right, so let me just get rid of all these little doobery what sits off my desk. I'm very static today, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Just throw those away. And then the last card for today is our little Peter Rabbit Easter card. Now then, this one had, we put Paddington over there. Do you know this camera's getting lower and lower and lower? I'm sure it is. This one had 15 different gems and colours. So let's take those out there. And we only had one marquee, which was this little like peachy colour that made up those flowers that way. So let's have a look. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is another pack of 20 that I've put together. So we'll get this started. Right, so which number? 437 on this one. So we're starting quite high up in the numbers on this one. 436, 437. Just scoop this across. All of my crystals have just decided to take a nosedive sideways on my desk. If I drop those on the floor, I'm not playing anymore. I shall cry. Okay, so 437 we wanted, right. Okay, if you can hear a squeaky sound, that is my chair. It is not me. But if you can hear a snoring, that is definitely Millie. I've got horrible feeling she's laid at the back of my chair, so I'll have to be really careful when I stand up. 581. Okay. So, yeah, sorry I've been really rude. I hope everybody is doing okay and life is treating you kindly. Yeah, I'm very behind on that. That's very naughty of me. But, yeah, and I do appreciate all your comments and everything. There is a person that is doing a card a day with me. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel. She's actually doing Rebecca's like advent of doing a section a day on a canvas, and she's doing a card as well. So go you. I really do appreciate that you're joining in, and I really appreciate that. Oh, put the card upside down. That you're doing 2 lots. That's really good. 2 challenges at once. Yeah, that's very organised. I like that idea. So if you want to go and check out her YouTube channel, then as I say, please do so. She's a fairly new YouTuber, so she needs some love. Go and pop and see her. Okay. Let me just 666. Come on, everybody out into this little bag. yeah, she does like a time lapse of the making the card, whereas I just show you the completed card. But yeah, she's very good. She's done a little bit of unboxing and things as well, so yeah, it's nice to have new people coming along. We all have to start somewhere, get those videos done, and just hop in and have a go, and just do it if you're enjoying it. I do put a link down below to as many as I can of my other friends' YouTube channels, and I will be updating that again because I've got quite a few new ones to add to it as well. So yeah, if you're not on there, give us a little message and I will add you to my friends list. So if people are looking for new people to watch, then you can pop along and have a watch of some of those. Okay, 738 741 741. There it is. Go back up. Oh, that's not the right one, is it? Number 738. Did I just put that in the wrong one then? No, that's that one. Put that one there. I'm thinking ahead of myself now. It's because I've thought about tea and the thought of food. Oh goodness. Alright, let me get that in there. Okay, so I'll put that back. 738. And now we're on to 741, which I've got out, so that's fine. That's number 6. Yep. Okay. So that one is into there. 6, yeah, I definitely like this idea of having these bags. And then we want 742 is number 7. Okay, these are all the little ducks and the flowers. I don't really think they're daffodils, those flowers. They're a little bit different. But go me, being ready for next Easter with an Easter card. Oh dear, I know I'm starting Christmas cards early, but Easter cards for next year even is extreme for me. But anyway, they're the cards I've got to do, and this is my little challenge to myself to get them done. And yeah, and I do believe that next month, I think it's Mindy, she's done it the past couple of years, is Christmas in July. So next month will be Christmas canvases. So I don't know whether I'll be doing any challenges or anything next month, because I've got a funny feeling I will be taking part in Christmas in July, because I want to try and get some Christmas canvases done. If you remember, I have got 2 huge Christmas canvases that are all pre-framed that I kitted up last year, and I haven't even put one drill on them yet because I was too busy doing all my other fancy bits. Right, so I may have a go at doing those. Right, so next box now. 898 is number 10. Okay, 898. Yeah, I definitely need to thin these out a little bit again. Okay, so that will be that one. Now then, we are going to do any of the videos that I do that are kitting downs or showing my 30 cards in 30 days. I'm going to give you a little word to put down in the comments so you can be entered into the draw. So I hope you're all still watching, and if you want to put, what shall we have on this one? Okay, so seeing as the last one that I've done is Peter Rob, if you put hashtag Peter in the comments down below, and everybody that comments, I will put you in a list, and we will do a draw at the end of the month for a little prize gift, a little giveaway. We've got those 2 big cards that you've got to choose from, the car or the unicorn, if you saw my little announcement video, and then there will be just some mystery little bits and pieces to go with it as well. Each video that I do for my 30 cards in 30 days will have a hashtag word to put in, and as I say, this one is hashtag Peter, so don't forget to put that in if you're wanting to win a little prize. Right, so we want 3755 is the next one. Okay, and it will come anywhere in the video, so yeah, I won't be able to fast forward through. How mean is that? Please don't forget to enter, because I do like doing little giveaways. I am still waiting for my lady in Canada and America that took part in our 30 by 40 challenge to receive their parcels. I did send them via surface mail, so they do take a little bit longer to get there, but fingers crossed they should be hopefully there now. They usually take about 6 weeks, I think, if you send them land mail. Right, now we want 38523, so we're into 3823. Again, this is a very popular colour. Look, we've got it's like an ombre effect going all the way up to the top. A little bit like scrambled eggs. It's a well cooked bit at the bottom and it's not quite so well cooked at the top. Okay, that's that one. And then the next one is 3855. 55, 55. Where are you? This is nice pale peachy colour. Very pretty, this card. The little ducks on. I don't know whether I was quite so keen on the ducks having like this yellow, the pale yellow on them. I think I'd have preferred them being all the one colour. I might have to change that out. I don't know. I've got till next Easter to decide, haven't I? And then 5200. So, yeah, most of these are in my jar, so I've got plenty of room to put the 5200. Okay, so that is it for normal drills and standard size crystals. Okay, so that wants to go in the bin. These all want to go in the bin. And these all want to go back on this little paper clip here. Oops, they're just not quite in order. Sort that out in a second then, otherwise it's going to be very boring watching me put plastic bags back in numbers. Right, so now let's just pop those over there as well. I want to get my special shapes. I will have a go at doing the special shapes and see what we can do. Right, so as I say, I did used to keep them all in number order, and this one for craftbuddy is M, which is marquee 54, but I wonder what I would have put that under. But because I was finding I was having to look in the numbers and then look in the colours to match them up, it just got too much. Now I think this one would be an orange. So let me have a look in marquees. Right, so what I do is try and match them up. Are they the same size, she asks herself. Yes, they are. So now, because I've got like a letter that I can use on these, albeit it is the craftbuddy way of doing things, then I am going to put these as M54 and put those in with those together. So, do you know, and I've left that little bit of card in the other box as well, haven't I? Let me put that in there. Let me get my little stickers. All right, I'll just use these stickers for now because these are what I can reach. So this is M54. Okay, and this is something, what I was wanting to do originally was have all of my special drills numbered with the craftbuddy numbers, and it's just got to a point where that's not really going to be possible to do that because I've got so many that haven't got numbers. So I'm going to have them in colour order, but I'm just going to carry on doing this for now, and then I'll maybe change my mind later. I'll maybe think of something else to do with them. So that is that one. That wants to that wants to go back in the large rounds, in the oranges. Okay, so that's our little duck put away. Throw that bit away there. Okay, these want to go back in the silver rounds. How these have got left out, I'm not quite sure, but I'll pop them in there for now. Right, so he's done. And then I think Paddington was done as well. He didn't have, he just had special drills on. He just had the crystals on. He didn't have any special shapes. Mrs. Tiggy had one. What have I done with it is the pink teardrop, hot pink teardrop, and that is number S148. So let's have a look in hot pink. And yeah, I said next time you see this it'll all be sorted out, and it's not yet. But it is only a couple of days since I said that. So let's have a look in the teardrops. So that's marquee, that's a teardrop, that's a marquee, that's a marquee, and that's a teardrop. So have I got my teardrops and my marquees muddled up? Let me have a look. Let's have a look in my marquees. Oops. Marquee, 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 marquee. So, oops, and I've just put those in the teardrops. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. Too long video. So, teardrops, I've not got any of these hot pink ones, so I need to do a new bag. So, I'll pop those. You see, that one's an S50, and this is an S148. So, let's do an S148. And we're putting it in one of the posh thick bags that stand up better. So I'll put my better labels on at a later date. And this bag's not going to open, and it hasn't got a number on it, so I'm just going to tear it. I knew I was getting rid of it, so I didn't put it into the numbered bag. Mainly because I couldn't open them. Alright, so that's that one, and that goes in there. So that's Mrs. Tiggy Winkle done. And then finally our little cake, which are all rounds. So let's have a look. Oops. We've got Y, 30, 72 and 60. So yeah, that's better, and then they're all done. And at least they're put away out of the way, and then I can start again afresh. So we're looking in hot pink again, but in large rounds. So let's get those out. And we want either a 72 or that colour, sorry, or that size pink. So we've got a 21. And looks like none of these have got any more labels. And is that one? I think that's a bit smaller. Yeah, that one's smaller. So we want another bag again, and these will be Y072. Okay. If I had a full sort of catalogue and knew all the different colours and all the different shapes and what all the numbers were, then that would be great. But I just don't think that's ever going to happen, because there is just so many. There's thousands of them, I'm sure. So yeah, that's just not going to happen. So I think I'm just going to have to stick with doing it colour wise. Right, so now we're going to look in gold, and we want, that one is Y030, and it's there, look. So we have that one, and it looks like we've had a lot of these in the past. So this one is going in here. Okay, so I do like it when you're kitting down and you've got a bag and it's actually got the number and it corresponds, and yeah, that just makes life so much easier. But no, special drills just, I don't think are ever going to quite work out like that. and then we want 160 in like a turquoisey blue. So we're on to blue large rounds, and again we've got a lot of them. Have I got others muddled up with them, or have we just literally got a lot? So we're wanting 160. Now we've got up to 154, so let's have a look and see if we've got any in these. I think they're again a bit, they might be those. I'll have a look, see what others we've got. I've definitely got a lot of, oh, I've got those as well. I've got those as well, we've got those as well, so we'll have a bit of a flick through those and see what we've got there. Okay, so pop all those back. Definitely need another box to go in these. So now we're trying to match this one up. I think it's that one. But do you think they look like those as well? I don't. I think I've got two bags. Oh, I know what I've done. I've got two different sizes in there. Yes, I have. So I think those are those. Yeah, and they're a paler colour. Okay. So these now become Y160. Okay, yeah, it's when I've put two together, and yeah, I'll just leave those. I did used to sit and separate them out, and I do sometimes if I'm bored. That'll be the day. Sit and separate them out, but not at the moment. Okay, so pop those in there. So that is us all kitted down and done. So those want to go into that bag there, and I'll sort those out into number order and put the little clip on them again with those. That wants to go in the bin. Okay, well, a bit of a mammoth kitting down again. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all these. I hope you joined me for the month of June and doing something. I'd love to see what you're doing, and if you would like me to show it on the channel, then either email me it or send it through Instagram, and I can pop you on the channel, no problem whatsoever. And I do love seeing everybody else's work as well. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this little kit down and chat. If you have, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and if you want to come back and see what we get up to next and see which cards we get completed next, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications all that pops up, you'll be notified of any of my videos, so you won't miss anything. Yay! And don't forget, hashtag Peter if you want to go into the prize draw entry for the end of June. Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.